Sweet and sour question for today.
Yes, what it is.
Women are single by conditions, not by choice.
What do you mean conditions?
What do you mean by condition?
Conditions in the sense that no woman is actually single because she chooses to be.
Okay.
But one thing or the other has led to her being single.
There's a difficulty in this I'm struggling.
That's why it's sweet and sour.
I'm
That's why it's sour.
I'm struggling with the question. And the reason is because there are two ways to look at it. One, being single before you actually get into a serious relationship, or being single after you have been married or had kids. So where is the start point?
All single. All kind of single.
So an 18-year-old girl can be single by choice because she's interested in just schooling and just trying to get through life.
It's still forbidden for.
Or the parents are strict.
Yeah. That one is forbidden. That one is called condition as well.
Yeah, condition.
No, that one is condition.
Put forward.
Yeah, that's being condition. That's condition.
Yeah, but
so it's still not choice.
No, that one is not choice.
It's not choice.
If you say by parents, but I want us to agree by force that there are ladies that have decided to be single by choice.
And I think that is where the twist is coming from in this question.
Okay.
Women are not single by choice. So it's always a condition.
There's something always that
he's wanting to force us to believe that no, a woman can just stay single.
No.
I feel women are based on love. The way they've been made, they are loving character.
Like
they are
flowers.
They are exactly. They have this soft heart. They're soft. They thrive in love. So every woman, young, old, middle-aged, married, single, divorced, wants that love because that is what they radiate. That's their output, and that is what they want in. So it's a condition that something must have conditioned them.
Happened, yes.
Okay, so unless you want to tell me that a lady that is pursuing her career and decides not to be distracted at that point in time by any relationship, that becomes a condition. If you say that, then I can agree. But the kind of condition we're talking about is condition in the sense that something negative.
So I'm telling you
it's negative or not negative, it's still a condition. Whether it's negative or not, it's still a condition.
So, but if
something stopping you because you don't want something to distract you from your studies.
Even that point is still not valid because a woman, if nothing has happened prior or at the time of that studies, she will be in love with somebody.
Even if she doesn't,
even
if she doesn't necessarily need to,
she would have entered that relationship before the studies or during the studies, but because something has happened, either she was distracted prior to that studies, maybe she was distracted in college or in high school or somewhere before that studies, or if it's a master's program, she was disturbed, she was distracted in her BSc, then she will now made up my mind that this is my master's. So that particular study that she's doing, that case that you're saying, I put it to you that study is a way to even come out of whatever condition.
No, not necessarily. I still don't agree. The reason is because you may have had an issue when you did your first degree and whatever, and that's gone, finished with. You're now going for a master's. You meet a guy, the guy comes to you and says, I want us to start a relationship, and you look, I'm not really ready for this one. I don't even like him. I'm not even going to spend my energy on this human being. So I'm just going to focus on my studies, try and get this master's out of the way. I mean, it's by choice.
If he doesn't like, yeah, that one is different.
So
I'm not saying every man that comes, and the same way it's not every woman that comes a man's way that you like, no.
Yeah.
But by the time you get to that, you like this person. One condition is stopping you from going ahead.
Okay.
No, but then
because even before it gets to that stage, you should have been in a relationship.
Somehow.
Yeah,
I know what
because
you mean.
we're human beings. We need relationship. We exist in relationship. So you don't even carry that single forward. As soon as you break away from that your teenage years of being single, the condition of still staying at home, the condition of your parents' guidance, once you taste it, you will always want to be in relationship, and you will always be in relationship.
Okay. But I understand what you're saying. I understand what Sodi's saying. Like, but then, like I said, there could be good conditions and it could be bad
conditions. Yeah.
Condition what you went through.
Yeah.
Like we said, the good ones will be like your parents have implemented so much in you, saying, "Oh, don't date. You know, if you date, this and this will happen." Blah blah blah, stuff like that. So now you go with your parents' vision. Yes, you want to finish school, then all those things happens later. And then there's other conditions whereby, for example, I'll put myself as an example. I dated someone, a very long relationship. It was a long relationship. We stayed together, and all of a sudden things changed. Boom. Yeah, I didn't know. Like, I was like, wow, men can change like that, like just like that in a minute. You know what I mean? So we went separate ways. And I did not see anybody for 3 years. Reason being, I hated men. Do you get? At that point, that's what I felt. I hated men. I didn't want to.
Because you felt they could switch.
Yes, I didn't want anybody. Even the people around me, they were shocked. They were like, wow, Gwen, how happened? No, things like that. So I had that as my experience, and I decided to stay by myself. I had a condition, but then it was also my choice to stay single. It's not like, oh, people are not looking at me, or people are not, you know, it wasn't like that. I just decided to say, look, I want to be by myself. And yeah, so those things happen.
So there is, this is an interesting, this is 2 in 1. The reason why I said it's 2 in 1, because there is a condition and then there is a choice.
Yes.
So
that's what I said.
So now, this is what I was trying to learn. You can have a condition and still make a choice. So
based on that condition, the condition is the catalyst, the determinant of what led to that choice.
Okay, have you also noticed that women, or in fact people, sometimes that find themselves in a certain kind of household, grew in a certain way, also look for those kind of things when they grow up outside? So there is a possibility that even when you say, oh, a condition has happened, and because of this bad condition, I took the decision not to date and remain single. There are people that the bad condition forces them even to keep dating and become serial daters.
Yeah. Yes. It's true.
So
it can always.
So it can play both ways.
With this thing of your question of women being single either by condition or by choice, there is a lot of underlying issues with regards to that women and singleness. Depending on what type of women, what situation surrounding the singleness. If we take the choice, I'll use me. I'll use myself. Me, I'll say I'm single. Would I say I'm single by choice? Yes. If I want to be in a relationship, I can. But I myself have issues that I personally don't feel comfortable revealing to the person that's in front of me. Like, I have abandonment issues that I can't take, and I'm somebody, I'm extremely jealous and I'm extremely possessive. Do you get? I don't like sharing. So if you see me in a situation where I'm not saying nothing and I know that you have a next woman there, you're doing your thing, no say my feelings is happening there, not in my heart. If my heart is involved, it's no cute. I made the decision that I don't want a man right now, because my own personal situation of where I'm coming from. And past experience has made it that I'd rather just stay with myself. If it's the thing to go and that one is simple.
So is it condition now or is it choice?
It's condition because it's
no.
not choice.
So
it's
now-
condition.
No,
No. She made a
I'm not
decision.
finished,
She
I'm
made
not
a
finished.
decision.
I'm not finished.
She made a decision. Not choice. Not choice. Her choice would have been to be in the relationship.
To be in the relationship.
No, not necessarily.
That would be no.
Please,
She
let
will
me-
want
let
to
me
be.
land. Let me land.
Sorry.
My choice of being in a relationship. What year are we in? 2024.
Yeah.
About 2 years ago, I was proposed, meaning say, come and live with me. I'm going to follow you to go to your parents' house, ask for your hand in marriage, all of this, all of that. I could have carried it myself and went. Could look at my age. I'm getting old. I don't have children. I could have carried myself and said, okay, let's do this. I said no. Condition will make you to just go and jump into whatever.
Yeah, but
because you don't want to be single.
No, but then Fifi,
So, that's what
I'll
I'm saying.
disagree with what you said. It's still
Let me
conditioned.
finish, let me finish.
It's
Wait.
still conditioned
Wait.
because there is something there.
See, when I was going through what I
There's
was going
something
It's
there.
a condition. There's something that is
Yeah, but the
holding me.
condition, but
Let me land.
can you tell now that the condition
A decision
did not-
is different.
No, yes,
Making
but
a
can you-
decision
but
is
now
different.
can you see that the condition did not make her
It is.
jump into a relationship?
listen.
Yeah, but it made
Remember, it made
her
her jump
single.
out.
Let me
No, it
finish.
didn't
Wait,
make
let me
her
finish.
single
Let me-
because
let me
she
make
had already
sense.
made up her mind
See,
to stay.
this is why I didn't want to go into that thing. And I had friends that said to me, you are mad. Things that we are looking for, you have it on a platter, you don't want it. I said, no, I don't want it. Why? I am coming from somewhere. If you know me personally, you know where I'm coming from. Do you get it?
Yeah, of course.
With that in mind, I'm seeing myself like I'm trying to get my head above water. Now I've seen things in my life and I've met people and I've seen people's relationship. No, you as a man, you're coming into my life in the space of a month, 2 months. I should leave everything I worked hard for to follow you because you want to give me stability. No, I'm not going to do that. Because how do I know that if I leave everything and I follow you down the line because you're the one, what's the saying, the hand that feeds is the hand that can take away. So you as the only man that you're the man, you'll be my provider, I'm moving in your area, I don't know nobody. That's a condition I put in myself because I don't know nobody apart from you. If tomorrow this relationship becomes sour, whose fault I can't blame anyone but myself.
Sweet and sour.
I can't blame anybody but myself. There are people who will stay in those type of relationships simply because maybe the man is offering them a good life, or I will be offering you trips every month, but you're not happy. But then you've decided to put yourself in that condition. I don't want to be single by choice, but the condition of me being in a relationship, or he controls everything I do, he controls all I'm spending. Come on.
Let me ask you a
That's the
question.
condition.
If this same guy, if you dated, let me say more than what you said,
Yeah.
like let's say 6 months.
If the conditions
or
were
a
different,
year down the line, and he
Yeah.
said, "Look, Fifi, come move in with me," would you have moved in with him?
there would have been a lot of different factors to look at.
Yes, exactly. It will now be a factor of
just
time.
be-
You're just
Yeah,
alone.
but that's what I'm saying. Because now, because of the time they met, that time was not for her. She didn't see as strong enough. The relationship was not strong enough to move in with a man. And I believe every woman, as who has sense upstairs, wouldn't do that.
Some people,
Unless otherwise you are that desperate, you know? Because sometimes desperation put people at a certain point whereby you feel like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do it, the easy way out.
Okay.
But she chose not to.
Yeah,
that's
but-
her choice. But
And
there's
it's
still
based on
conditions.
conditions. It's based on around conditions.
Again, my point is this: if we look at conditions, I can't really, personal view, accept that women stay single because of conditions alone. There are women that would stay single or decide that they want to be single.
You know what? I think there is always something, guys. There is no way. There is always something.
There's always a
Even
condition.
somebody
There's
with
something.
less, who's less capable of, mobility or anything. They want somebody. They want somebody.
100%.
Yes.
We all
You
want
know what I mean?
somebody.
Yes,
But I'm telling you, it's
there is
what you
usually
see.
a period of time when
Yes,
people do
but
not
you know
want
what?
people.
Because of something.
Yes.
Have you ever?
Not even, okay,
have you
forget
ever? Have you
that.
ever said to yourself, as someone says to you, but why? I just don't feel like talking today.
Yeah.
Why didn't you pick the call? I don't feel like talking to anyone today.
Well, there's something.
No condition. No, there hasn't been any condition.
There's something. You didn't wake up. You didn't wake up right.
No, you woke up right.
You didn't wake
can
up
wake
right.
up from. You can wake up, but
Sometimes I wake up, I don't want to talk to you.
yeah, you don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, because you're moody. Something happened. Some hormones have kicked in. Some hormones have kicked in.
Probably.
Some hormones have
You
kicked
probably have been
in.
talking since yesterday, and
So you are tired.
No.
Yeah, that's a condition.
The fact that you've had enough conversations with people, like, or for instance, someone calls you and you've been on the phone with a person for like maybe 2 hours, going over the same thing, and that phone cuts off, and then they call you back.
And you decide not to
That's
pay.
enough. You've spoken
Yeah,
out.
that's the there's a
That is not a condition.
Yeah, that's a condition.
You have made a decision not to pick the call.
Because something happened. Something happened.
So you have made a decision not to pick the call. It is your own personal decision not to
No,
pick. You
guys.
can or cannot.
No, guys.
Something happened. Something happened.
For people to stay single, something must not happen.
Something might not happen. It's something they've seen. I don't have to go through the experience for me to say I want to be single, but it's something that I've seen. Maybe what my parents have gone through, what my sister is going through with her husband.
So,
what
is that a
other people
condition?
are going through with
Yes,
their
now she's
boyfriend.
experienced something.
and
She's
you
seen
know,
it.
So you've seen something that you haven't experienced.
She's
Now you
experienced
use
it.
that
She's using it.
as
Yes,
your
it's
condition
helping me.
to now
Yes.
Say, for example, they
to
are
stay single.
That's fear.
It's fear, but
It's a
still,
condition
it's a
now.
condition.
Fear
You
is
know
a
what a
condition.
condition means? Can you define the condition?
Fear is a condition.
Where's the
Google
let's go. Let's
Let's go on
to
the dictionary.
Don't worry,
Dictionary.
I'll Google it.
Google
What
it.
is the meaning of
I've got dictionary here.
It's something that deprives you or stops you from doing certain things. Do you know what I mean? It's like when you're found guilty in court, right?
Well, the state of something with regard to
Yeah.
its appearance, quality, or working order. Now, the circumstances or factors affecting the way in which people
Exactly.
live or work,
State of
especially
health.
with
Thank
regard to their well-being. Now,
Exactly.
A
Now,
restricting,
so
limiting, or
second-
defined circumstances.
Exactly.
so
That's it.
if
A circumstance indispensable to
if-
some result.
so my point is that if I decide that at this point, now that I just want to be single, because now we are the way
Why? Why have you decided to be single?
because I just want to be on my own.
You want to be on your own because of what reason? Why do you want to be by yourself?
Something must have led him to it. There's a condition.
For
No?
you to make that,
I just want to be on my own.
You can't just be. It's not.
Why can't I just be on my own?
Are they distracting you, or you've just had
I
enough
just
of
You're
your
just
own
being.
life?
You're just being defensive. You're just being
He's decided
defensive.
that this is a season he wants to work on himself.
And
He
that's
doesn't want
okay.
distraction.
Yes.
And so that's a condition.
But still,
That's
because
a
you
choice.
want to work on yourself,
So
it's
is
a
that a-
condition, it's a choice that comes
Is the
with
So
a
condition
everything
now?
is a condition then.
Yes.
If I say I want to breathe some air, that's a condition.
yes, that's
if
the
I
thing.
decide not to breathe,
That is the, it's a
condition.
tricky question.
Well,
It's a
don't
tricky
breathe.
question because people say,
You want to
"Oh, I
die,
decided."
that's the condition.
Wait. It's a tricky question because people just come out. Oh, I'm single by choice.
Yeah,
No, you're not single by choice. You are not single by choice.
You're single by choice.
Out there.
You are not single by choice.
There is a state of what is happening now, and if you have control over it, so when you have control over
That
something,
conditioned you.
if I have control over something and I decide not to do it, irrespective of whatever external factors that are there, that decision lies with me. And if I decide not to do it,
But what
it
led
means
you?
I have decided.
My thing is, what led you to that decision?
No.
Wait. He's
You don't
painting
get-
a picture. He's painting
See.
a trap for himself.
See.
Wait. Let him start.
I'm
Start
saying
again.
something. I'll start again. If I decide to make a decision right now, right, and there are external factors, take all those external factors into consideration, and I say that I'm making this decision, it is at that point my decision,
Yes.
irrespective of
It is yours.
what other factors
As long as,
Yes.
as long as those factors
We're
are
not
playing,
denying.
as long as those factors are playing,
We're
those
not
are the
denying-
conditions
exactly, we're not denying-
affecting
the
that
thing is-
decision.
those
Hey.
conditions cannot affect.
Because this is something that you are
Beg.
doing. This is something that you are doing normally.
Yes.
You are dating. Now all of a sudden, you want to focus. why are you now focusing?
Is it your focus?
It's not my focus. Yeah, 100% because something has distracted me. You have seen more than you can choose.
I'll use this example now. Yeah? Myself in this town.
Yourself again.
Yes, myself.
Yes, no.
What should I use?
Yeah, 100%. No, 100%.
I'm single in the condition that in Glasgow there's no men.
No, but they are men.
I'm joking.
They are men.
All married.
But
They are all looking for white girls. So
come with package.
that's the condition.
They come with the package.
So now you have to go and look
So
for
the condition is that you see that's the condition.
That's the condition.
So this just wants to be stubborn to say he can make a decision. I made a decision. She made a decision to be single.
But she found that out, then she can decide. I want to be single because there's no point.
Wait,
Yes, because there's no point wasting my time.
my point is this: how is it that someone cannot decide?
No.
And it is my
You don't just
decision.
make decisions.
just
Something
make something
conditions your decision.
Exactly.
Okay, like in
Even the question, I think the question is even beyond women.
Yes.
But the reason we chose women is because women have.
I want to stay by myself.
Yeah,
That's
like
a
I said,
decision that
I made a
made.
decision, but
Simply because that I was like, no. How many relationships have I had before?
that is it. Now you see, it's
Now this
conditions.
man I will come and to be swimming in my lower stomach and for what? What is this behavior? I don't want it anymore. Yes. I don't want it anymore, so I decided to stay by myself. It's a choice.
No, it's true.
It's a choice backed by conditions.
Which condition?
Because the swan took my
I'm not talking about the swimming. Look there. If it's the swimming, you will cry finish today. That's the why.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, what do you think? Let's go to the next one. Are people single by choice or by condition? I feel people are single by condition, not necessarily by choice. Let us know what you know. We swim no more.
It's both choice and condition.
Wow, you're crying.
Crying. You finished me. I said, why?